Hey, there's always the question, do I have to be a millionaire to use whole life insurance? And if you go out on Google or any of those search engines, you'll see some general information that you have to be a millionaire in order to get whole life insurance. I'm here to tell you that that's not true. We will get into some strategies and specifics on how you, even if you're starting in the game of financial freedom, can get started in the area of whole life insurance. So check it out, folks. I mean, look, do I have to be a millionaire to use whole life insurance? And my man right here who thinks that way can't even see. He doesn't have any eyes because he's blind to the information that he's being told. Whether you're in your 20s and it's too early, or whether in your 60s you think it's too late, or it's I gotta be a millionaire to do it, none of it's true at the end of the day. So check it out. According to the College Investor, which to me and my team is a common misconception, are you mega wealthy, which is basically 10 million plus in liquid assets? First of all, mega wealthy, does that equal 10 million? How come it's not 20 million? How come it's not 7 million? How come it's not 50 million? My point is, who made this up? If so, ask financial advisor about infinite banking. If you're not, skip the infinite banking for now and work on saving cash for the next purchase and making long-term investments. Now, I love everything about saving. You know, pay yourself first. Get up to the point where you can save about 20% each and every paycheck. But at the end of the day, once again, when we look at the world of social media and we take 30, 60, 90-second commercials in general terms and apply it to our specific situation, you could be running east looking for a sunset unless you could get full education and understanding of exactly what you're trying to accomplish. So listen, one of the most important things, and I believe that money, business, and planning is a spiritual game. And what I mean by spiritual, if you are tied into saving consistently, congruently every month, right? At the end of the day, that habit, that let's call it exercise of putting money away, gives you an advantage over all the folks that aren't doing it. So is saving for everyone, whether you're seeking to save up for a new laptop, car, house, or even a vacation. Everyone needs to save money before they can make any single purchase, because you don't want to live in the space of, you're just making purchases based on credit, or you're just kind of using other people's money in a way where there's not a level of responsibility. Now, as you become a dynamite saver and get more educated, you always hear people say, especially in the real estate space, OPM, other people's money. That's when you become mature enough to be able to handle the ecosystem merger strategy mindset on how to multiply your money. So once again, the purpose of this video is really to understand the difference between in general terms versus specific and customized to you. And you're saying on the internet, hey, you have to be worth millions in order to be able to buy life insurance. And that's just not true. But let me take you through the science of something right here, because this is important when it comes to mindset and control and how the forces out there dictate what you do, whether you realize it or not. So right now we have high yield savings account, Discover 0.5%, Synchrony 0.5%, Alliant 0.55%. Oh my God, the Lending Club 0.6%. And then you have Citi at 0.5%. This is what you're earning when you take money that you work hard for and you put it into a savings account, right? So at the end of the day, if we understand that this is what's out there for people, and they're like, wait, I don't want to put my money here. That's why you see money flooding to the stock market. That's why you see money flooding to real estate. If you understand the game within the game, and eventually this will change, so you have to be able to keep up with the change as that begins to happen. That's why a game plan is so important, and the understanding of how to maximize each and every dollar as you go through your own success process. And this is why what we're always talking about is paying yourself first. So right here you got 10%. Pay yourself first. You can only build wealth if you learn to pay yourself first, save some money of your income. Many of the world's wealthiest businessmen will advise you to save 10 to 30% of your income, no matter how little you make. So yeah, listen, you may start out at 5%, you may start out at 10%, and then get into 20%. But as you make more money, continue to save more money. But the trick is, how do you maximize your saving with a mindset that's congruent with getting multiple uses of each and every dollar? So listen, folks, this is where we get into, let's think about the concept of, instead of using a bank alone, use cash value life insurance. And yes, this is the part when you say, Rob, oh, wait, this is a life insurance pitch. The truth is, we at Epic have a relationship with fiduciaries. At the end of the day, we're not saying take your whole world do nothing else and buy life insurance. We believe in diversification within and amongst asset classes. With that, our starting point when it comes to strategically positioning your dollars like stealth ninjas comes down to, instead of getting a maximum of 0.6 in a high yield savings account, which by the way, you can't even leverage off of, you're likely making less than that if you really consider taxes and inflation. Consider putting extra cash in a life insurance policy, especially if you pay it forward and if you add extra money to your payments without making it taxable. This is going to give you the guarantee rate as well as tax-free dividends. The guarantee rate will be higher than the rate that you're getting in the savings account, so it's important to understand that once you do that, you can leverage it off of the insurance while it's still earning that rate of return in other asset classes and getting multiple uses of each and every dollar, and you don't have to have millions in order to do that. So look, the money is there if you need it. Think about it. If you have money in a bank and you want to use that money from the bank to go on vacation, once you take it out of the bank, it's not going to earn a rate of return, right? If it's in the bank and you go buy a car, once it's out of the bank, you're not going to earn a rate of return on that money. Conversely, inside the policy, when you borrow from it, whether it's on vacation, which we don't recommend, but I'm just saying that as an example, or if you want to finance your own car, once you borrow the money from the policy, buy the car, it's still going to earn a rate of return over here. The point is, what is the economic strategy that's tied to the thinking on how to create a plan going forward that puts money back into your pocket where it belongs through strategic positioning of dollars? All right, so check it out. We started this video, and thanks for staying with us, about do you have to be a millionaire or have millions in order to buy whole life insurance? And the answer is no. The truth is, to become financially free, right, it starts with your mindset first. There's not one billionaire, and I get it, sometimes it's handed down, but self-made billionaires start up here first, right? What is your economic philosophy? Where do you see yourself 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now? Are you eliminating all the noise around you and escaping the environment that you're in, breaking that ceiling of complexity? Go ahead and click that link below. One of the Epic team members is here to take you through the success process, educational process, answer any questions you may have with no obligation, and be able to craft a plan that's specific to you, not cookie cutter, not general terms, and be able to show you the strategies that, yes, the wealthy have done for the last 100 or 200 years, but you yourself have the same opportunity. Hey, listen, if you made it this long, thank you so much for watching the video. We put a lot of time and effort into education for all you good folks that are out there. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. You'll get that bell every time a new video comes out. And if you thought that video was good and you felt it right here, wait till you see this next video.